How to graph rational functions. But first, what is a rational function? A rational function is a function in the form r of x is equal to p of x over q of x, where p of x and q of x are both polynomials. Here are some examples of rational functions. R of x is equal to 2x plus 5 over x minus 1. Y is equal to x squared plus 2x plus 1 over 3x plus 2, and y is equal to x over x squared minus 2. Now let's move on how to graph a rational function. Steps in graphing a rational function. For this example, we'll be using the given 3 over x plus 1 equals y. Let's start. First step is to arrange the numerator and the denominator in descending order. Second step is to factor the numerator and the denominator completely. This results to the reduced function. Take note, if there are no common factors, ignore this step. For our given, there are no common factors, so we skip this step. Next step is to find any wholes. This step is only applicable if the numerator and the denominator have common factors, but in this example we don't have. The steps in finding the whole is first, set the common factor in the previous step and equate it to 0. This results to the x coordinate. The next step is to substitute x in the reduced function. This results to the y coordinate. And we plot the whole as an open circle in the graph. On to the next step. The next step is to find any vertical asymptote. To find the vertical asymptote, we set the factors in the denominator to 0 and then we solve them. The denominator is x plus 1 and we equate it to 0, getting the value of x minus 1. Next step is to find the horizontal asymptote or slant asymptote. We should know the degree and the leading terms from the numerator and the denominator. The table below shows how to find the horizontal asymptote in many ways. The first way is if n is less than m, or the degree of their numerator is less than the degree of their denominator. This results to the given as y equals 0 as your horizontal asymptote. The next step is if n is equal to m, then your horizontal asymptote is y is equal to a sub n over b sub n. And the last is if your n is greater than m, there is no horizontal asymptote. Here is the horizontal asymptote of our example. Our n is less than m, therefore our horizontal asymptote is equal to 0. We plot them as dotted lines in the graph. Next step is to find any intercepts. This is the x-intercept and the y-intercept. To find the x-intercept, you substitute the value of 0 for y and then solve. We substitute y for 0 and then we cross multiply. This results to 0 equals 3. Therefore, it's undefined, meaning there is no x-intercept in the given. The next step is to find the y-intercept. You just substitute the value of x for 0. The next step is to find the test points. We can find the test points left from the vertical asymptote and right of the vertical asymptote. In our example, the vertical asymptote is equal to -1, so we find values left of -1 and right of -1. And here are the values. The last step is to plot the graph. We plot the values we found into our graph. Here is the plotted graph. Now we connect the lines to see the rational graph. And this is the final output of the given 3 over x plus 1 is equal to y as a rational function graph.